Hello, my name's Martin Weaver and I've worked as a psychotherapist for the last 20 years and I want to bring my skills to bear on how to survive this general election. We're going to need a lot of resilience in order to get all the way through it unscathed. Whatever happens, it will change all of it. Resilience is the ability to return to normal functioning after an event. And there are people who, after a particularly traumatic event, learn that they have new skills and new power and they go on to better things. And that's what we need to be looking for in this general election. So, here are my 3 tips for building and maintaining resilience over the coming few weeks or so. Firstly, trust yourself. Are you hearing what the politicians are telling you in 2017, or are you comparing it to events in your life in the past? One useful way, and one way that sports people and politicians use when they go into a challenge, is to remind yourself of a time in your life when you've made a good decision, when you've made something positive. Have a think right now, back in your life, when did you do something that worked out really well? And as you remember that thought, as you remember that experience, connect with the thoughts in your head and also what was going on in your body. This is really important. We get a lot of information from our physical responses. And the science bit tells us that when we're under stress, what happens is the blood flows away from the brain into the body because we're going to do something, and our ability to plan and to question, to analyze, gets less and less because we need to do something. And what happens, particularly in events like we're going through today in this general election, is that politicians will throw things at us in order to get our votes. They'll want to unbalance us. They'll want us to put ourselves into a situation of confusion and overload so that we will listen to their message and feel that whatever they're telling us is the one that's giving us a sense of calm and security. Whereas in fact we need to create that for ourselves. Everybody in their life has a situation where they've analysed the possibilities, the options, and made a choice, and that choice has been right for them. And I want you to look back and to remember that time for you, when you had a decision to make. Was it going to a university course? Was it asking somebody out, choosing a holiday? Maybe it was spending money on a car or on furniture. Maybe it was a choice about children, for your children, a school to go to, or whether you're going to have children at all in the first place. Whatever big decision you've made in your life, or in fact any decision actually, where you've analysed the options, you've come to a choice, you've made that choice, and it's given you what you wanted. Just take some time to think about that, because that's going to put you in a place where you'll be able to analyse what you're being told, you'll be able to make the choice that's right for you, and however good the politician is at selling what they've got, you'll be able to understand the real message and to make clear that your choice is the best one for you. It's only through this brief self-reflection that you will be able to understand that your values and beliefs are being adhered to, that you're actually being told the truth. As you recall these past events of success, your physiology will change, your thinking will become clearer, and that's how you will know that what you're being told is either the truth or it's what you want to believe, so you can make the best decision for you. So in this state of more groundedness, as I would call it, more authenticity, where you're clear about your values, you're clear about your beliefs, you can then look at the issues. It is very tempting to be distracted by the personalities. Look at the manifestos, and I'll be looking at them myself in a later video. Look at the manifestos and the language, look at the interviews. What are the words of the people actually saying? What are the action points they're going to be doing? Are they actually able to fulfill their promises? Are they overstating? Are they understating? Are they telling you what you want to hear? Or are they telling you what really deep down you know needs to happen? So look at the language. When you see an interview with a politician, maybe close your eyes and just listen to what you're being told, so you're not distracted by any of the visuals that they may be wanting to put in front of you. In that way, you'll have a clearer and cleaner view of what is the message that's actually being put across. And finally, the third tip is to look to the future. Look to June the 9th. How do you want to feel when you wake up on June the 9th with the result? Do you want to feel that your vote has been misplaced or tricked or wasted? Or do you want to feel that whoever has won, your vote was an authentic representation of who you are, and you can tell people I voted because of this, that and the other, that comes from you, rather than going with the crowd, rather than going with what the politician or their other people have been saying in front of you, trying to gain your vote rather than represent your views. So there we are, 3 quick tips. Remind yourself of your strengths, your ability to make good decisions, before you then look at the language that the politicians and others are putting in front of you. And thirdly, how do you want to be on June the 9th? Look to the you that you want to be, the honest you, so that you know you've made the best vote possible. In that way, you'll get a lot more out of the general election as we go through, a lot more interaction, and you'll feel actually that not only is your voice being heard, your voice is the real one, rather than the one you think should be being heard or the one you think ought to be being heard. Have a great time, and I'll be back later on with some more quick tips. Take care, and thank you for watching.